Walk into any pharmacy and you'll see an entire wall dedicated to vitamins and supplements. Hundreds of bottles, thousands of promises. And somewhere in that aisle, an older adult is standing there, trying to do the right thing for their health, with absolutely no idea that some of those supplements could be making things dramatically worse. Today, we're going to cut through the noise. We're going to talk about 4 vitamins and supplements that people over 60 are commonly taking, that they absolutely should not be, and 4 that the science strongly supports as genuinely beneficial and even essential after the age of 60. This is not about fear. It is about being informed, because at this stage of life, what you put into your body every morning matters more than ever. The 4 worst vitamins and supplements for people over 60. Number 1. High-dose vitamin E. Vitamin E is one of the most misunderstood supplements in the entire health space. For decades, it was marketed as a powerful antioxidant that protects the heart, slows aging, and even prevents cognitive decline. Seniors bought it by the millions. The problem is, the high-dose supplemental form, particularly alpha-tocopherol, at doses above 400 the IU per day, tells a very different story in the research. The landmark SELECT trial, which followed over 35,000 men, found that high-dose vitamin E supplementation actually increased the risk of prostate cancer by 17%. Getting vitamin E from food, nuts, seeds, leafy greens, avocado, is perfectly safe and even beneficial. Number 2. High-dose vitamin A. Vitamin A is essential. Nobody is disputing that, but there is a critical distinction that most supplement labels don't explain clearly enough. The difference between preformed vitamin A, called retinol, found in animal products and most supplements, and beta-carotene, the plant-based precursor your body converts to vitamin A as needed. In older adults, this accumulation is a serious concern for 3 reasons. First, chronic high-dose vitamin A is directly toxic to the liver, and liver function is already more fragile after 60. Second, and this is the one that shocks people most, high-dose vitamin A supplementation accelerates bone loss. Multiple studies have found that older adults with the highest retinol intake have significantly lower bone density and a substantially higher risk of hip fracture. For a population already vulnerable to osteoporosis, this is a real and underappreciated danger. Number 3. High-dose iron supplements. Iron is critical for carrying oxygen in red blood cells. Iron deficiency causes anemia, fatigue, and weakness, so iron supplements seem like a straightforward good thing, particularly for older adults who sometimes feel chronically tired. Additionally, in older adults with undetected colorectal polyps or slow gastrointestinal bleeding, unexplained iron deficiency anemia can be one of the earliest warning signs of colorectal cancer. Taking iron supplements without investigating the cause of a deficiency can mask that warning sign and delay a potentially life-saving diagnosis. The rule is simple. Never take iron supplements unless a doctor has confirmed through blood work that you are actually deficient. And if you are found to be deficient, the cause must be investigated, especially in older adults. Number 4. High-dose folic acid. Folic acid, synthetic vitamin B9, is celebrated for preventing neural tube defects in pregnancy. It's added to grains, cereals, and hundreds of fortified foods. It's in nearly every multivitamin, and for most of the population, at standard doses, it poses no meaningful risk. But high-dose folic acid supplementation, doses above 1,000 micrograms per day, which appear in many energy and brain health supplements marketed to older adults, raises a specific concern that the research community has been quietly watching for years. In other words, if there are already abnormal cells present, which is far more likely in someone over 60, high-dose folic acid may help those cells grow faster. Dietary folate from leafy greens, legumes, and whole grains remains excellent and safe. A standard multivitamin dose of 400 micrograms is generally considered acceptable. But high-dose standalone folic acid supplements, particularly without medical supervision, deserve much more caution than they typically receive. The 4 vitamins and nutrients you must take daily after 60. Number 1. Vitamin D3, combined with vitamin K2. Vitamin D deficiency is one of the most widespread nutritional problems in older adults worldwide. The reasons are compounding. Aging skin produces less vitamin D from sunlight. Older adults spend less time outdoors. Kidneys become less efficient at converting vitamin D into its active form, and fat tissue, which increases with age in many people, sequesters vitamin D, reducing its availability in the bloodstream. Most older adults need between 1,000 and 2,000 IU of vitamin D3 daily, though some may require more. Only a blood test can tell you where you stand. The D3 form is significantly more effective than D2 at raising blood levels. Here is the pairing that many people miss. Vitamin D3 works best alongside vitamin K2. Vitamin D increases calcium absorption from the gut, which is excellent for bones. But without vitamin K2, that calcium can deposit in arteries rather than bones, exactly where you do not want it. Vitamin K2 acts as a traffic controller, directing calcium to bones and teeth where it belongs. Taking D3 and K2 together is one of the most evidence-supported combinations in senior health nutrition. Number 2. Vitamin B12. After age 60, the stomach produces less hydrochloric acid and less intrinsic factor, both of which are essential for absorbing B12 from food. This is not a lifestyle choice or a dietary failure. It is a predictable physiological change that affects a large percentage of older adults, regardless of how well they eat. B12. Deficiency in seniors is linked to a constellation of serious problems: megaloblastic anemia, peripheral neuropathy, which causes numbness and tingling in the hands and feet, balance problems, depression, memory difficulties, and in severe cases, irreversible neurological damage that can be mistaken for early dementia. Magnesium is involved in over 300 enzymatic reactions in the body. It regulates blood pressure, supports muscle and nerve function, helps maintain normal heart rhythm, and is critical for bone strength. Studies consistently show that the majority of older adults are not getting adequate magnesium from their diet. Most older adults benefit from 200 to 400 milligrams daily, but again, this is best confirmed and tailored with a healthcare provider's guidance. Number 4. Omega-3. Fatty acids, EPA and DHA. The evidence for omega-3 fatty acids in older adults is among the most robust in all of nutritional science. EPA and DHA, the active forms found in fatty fish and fish oil, have demonstrated meaningful benefits across multiple organ systems that matter most to people over 60. For the heart, omega-3s reduce triglyceride levels, lower blood pressure modestly, reduce inflammatory markers, and help maintain healthy heart rhythm. Look for high-quality products that are third-party tested for purity, as fish oils can be contaminated with heavy metals if poorly sourced. For those who prefer a plant-based source, algal oil provides DHA directly and is the form that fish themselves obtain from algae. Myths and misconceptions. Let's address a few dangerous assumptions head-on. Many people believe that because a supplement is natural, it cannot cause harm. The word natural on a label tells you nothing about safety, especially at the concentrated doses found in supplements. Conclusion and call to action. The supplement aisle is not the enemy, but it is not your doctor either. You deserve to walk into that pharmacy or open that online cart, knowing exactly what serves your body and what could be quietly working against it. The science exists. The evidence is there. You just needed someone to put it in plain language. Today, consider doing 3 things. First, write down every supplement you currently take and the dose. Second, book a blood panel that includes vitamin D, B12, iron, and magnesium levels, so you're supplementing based on evidence, not guesswork. And third, share this video with someone you care about who is over 60, because this information doesn't just improve health, it can genuinely prevent serious harm. Your body has carried you this far. It deserves the best possible support for every year ahead.